Happy Monday, guys. To the people that are returning subscribers, hey guys, I missed you so much. And then to anyone that's new, hello girl. I'm Anna Wren. I make beauty videos, and every Monday we do Messy Mondays where we basically just talk about shit. I talk shit. I talk about my past experiences, boys, girls, drama, everything, while I do my makeup. In this Messy Monday, we are doing this cheetah print makeup, guys. This is my first attempt ever, and I am so proud of it. And I got this cute highlighted wig from the beauty supply store, and I just think it's so cute and it's so festive. So the story that we have for this Messy Monday is a spooky story because it's spooky season. It's about how I lived in a crack house for literally a year and a half and how I left it. And I'm so happy. And spoiler alert, I did not intentionally live in a crack house, and I'm not a crackhead, guys. It was because I lived in college. I was living somewhere in college, and I just had to make the best of my situation. But I don't want people thinking I'm some type of crackhead that be living at places like that, okay? No, it was not consensual, okay? Anyways, enjoy this video. Make sure you smash the subscribers button, smash the thumbs up button, and thank you so much, guys, for 40K subscribers. I am literally so excited and thankful for all of you guys. And yeah, let's just get straight into this video. We're in a totally different location, guys, and I have to talk quietly because I'm at my parents' house, but I'm in the middle of moving, guys, because I lived in a freaking crack house, y'all. And I'm not joking when I say it was a crack house. So a lot of you guys know I go to school. I'm in college, guys. I'm in my junior year, and I go to Eastern University, right? And Eastern Michigan University. There since freshman year. Freshman year, I lived in my dorm, and then sophomore year, I got my first apartment, and thankfully my parents were able to help me with my first apartment, but it was not going to be a nice apartment because it's Ypsilanti. It's not going to be that nice, and I don't have a car, guys. I do now, but I did not before. So I could not afford to buy a new car, so I needed somewhere that was nearby so I could walk to class every single day, right? And I did not want to live in a dorm. Dorms were also ghetto and not the best place to live. And we can go into what my freshman year was like, guys, but that shit was ghetto. But anyways, so also I use the Peter Thomas Roth glow filter to make my skin look really shiny as my primer. So I moved into my apartment, I want to say last year, guys, and right off the bat, y'all, the first night I was there, the power went completely out, which is crazy because nowhere else was the power going out. Also, I don't know if I said this in the beginning of the video, but I'm doing the whole cheetah makeup look. Let me show you guys my inspiration. I really want to do this look exactly, but let me get back to my story. I moved in about last year, August time, right before my sophomore year. I loved it. It was giving very much like Victorian, and I thought it was giving just New York Victorian vibes, and it was like a decent price apartment. It was like $900 a month. So I was like, bet, like, this place is nice. It's 2 minutes away from my school, guys. Like, I love it. So the first time I moved in there, then the lights completely go off. No power, no anything. My refrigerator doesn't work, and I'm literally sleeping in darkness. My phone does not work. I cannot charge my phone, so I'm terrified, guys. All right, let's fast forward 2 weeks in. 2 weeks in, I start noticing my neighbor that lives right below me on the other side. He's been sneaking into his apartment through his window. And this guy looks really shady, and it's really creepy. And like, everyone in my apartment complex is fucking scary, y'all. Like, I don't want to profile people, and it has nothing to do with race or anything. All y'all are scary as fuck. Like, all of you guys look like crackheads. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't know if I sound crazy, but like, it was stinky, and y'all look like crackheads. There's clothes like on the ground of my like apartment, like outside my apartment floor, outside of the apartment complex. Like, it was giving bad. Like it was just not nice, guys. And then like I had like one nice neighbor that lived like 2 doors down, and it was this girl and her boyfriend, but she was really sweet. But like it just was not giving nice, guys. So let's fast forward 4 months, right? 4 months in, guys. 4 months in, I am on FaceTime with like my little boo thing of that time, right? And then all of a sudden, I start hearing screaming outside my apartment of a man being like, let me in, let me in, let me in. And I'm thinking like, oh, whatever, it's just the crackheads again, because there was like a crackhead that would always be asking people to let him in. So I was not thinking much of it. But then it was getting louder and louder, and it was sounding weirdly loud. And yes, I sound crazy when I say this, but I went to check. Y'all, don't be mad at me. I went and checked. I went and checked to see who the fuck is yelling outside like that. I walked down my bedroom hallway, and then there's like the door to get out of my apartment, and then the hallway, and all the way at the end is my like living room, and there's a window in my living room. I'm in the hallway, and I look over, and I see a fucking man, y'all, banging on my fucking window doing this. And keep in mind, it's like 1 a.m. It's literally 1 a.m. and it's gonna be like, let me in. And I do the dash. Like it was such a quick like thing that I didn't even think was real, guys. Like, oh my God, the way I started sobbing and sobbing. And the guy was like, you can come over if you want. I immediately hang up the phone, call the fucking cops, right? And then like the cops take a minute. So the guy is gone by the time the cops come back, right? And I'm thinking I'm crazy. I go home, I have my parents pick me up, I go home, and I'm traumatized. And I'm like, what the actual fuck? And then I'm like, maybe I'm crazy, because keep in mind, guys, when I tell you, when I saw this man banging on my window, I ran. Like, I don't give a fuck. It was such a fast interaction where I thought I literally hallucinated, but it was very much real, guys. This was the most terrifying shit of my life, right? So I'm like extra wary, extra like worried, right? And then like just months and months go on, and like throughout the months I'm seeing more and more shit go down. Like someone got S-H-O-T in my apartment complex. I was chilling, guys, making a fucking TikTok, y'all. And if you guys have me on Snapchat, you guys may have seen me post about this, right? And I was just minding my business, guys, and then all of a sudden, guys, I hear a bang, because people are arguing upstairs, and I know there's like a couple upstairs that live there, and they're always arguing. They're always arguing, and I hear it. And then I hear a woman cry, guys. I hear a woman start crying, and she's like, what the F did you do to me? What the F? And like the man is like, well, you were running up on me. And it was just like this whole argument, and I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm scared. I'm shivering, y'all. I'm shivering. I know I'm not gonna be the one next, but still, like, I'm just a cute ass girl living in this ghetto of a place, like, and that's what I don't like too. Like, not to sound cocky, guys, but like, I'm way too cute to be living somewhere like that. Dead ass. Like, this is not funny, guys. That's how bad it was. I had my boyfriend who is not scared of anything. He's Mr. Tough Guy. When he would spend the night at my place, he would be scared. He would be like, we need to make, like, he would always have his on him when he would come spend the night with me. And I'm like, what the heck? And it got to a point where none of my friends wanted to visit me. None of my friends wanted to stay the night at my place, because they're like, it's not safe, Anna. Like, this place scares me. Like, I don't even like pulling up here at night, because like there's kids that hang out outside of it, and you have just living in your apartment complex. Like, a bitch was living in the trenches. But you guys have to understand, in the inside of my apartment, it was all wood floors, and it was all obviously like old appliances. Like, I had a white refrigerator, but I made it give vintage, you know what I mean? Like, I made the best out of my situation. I thrifted all my furniture. I had my mom help me, and like, it was very cute for what it was, but like, it just was not safe at all. And like, that was another reason why, like, I was like, girl, the brand deals aren't coming through. And like, with apartment, to get a good apartment, you need money quick. look at this reference photo, guys, because I did my lashes. I got these cute little Ardell lashes, but I put them on off camera just because I needed to focus and make sure they look cute. So let me look at this picture real quickly. Okay, so it's looking like I need to start here. Oh my god, this is gonna be hard, y'all. Map it out with brown and then go in with my other color. So it looks like, alright, we start here, right here, and then we want to bring it down to about here. Okay, we start there and then, okay. And my nose is supposed to look wider. It's supposed to get wider, and then we want to have something here. I'm mapping all of this out with my brown just so I don't mess this up. Basically, guys, I'm just dealing with all the bullshit that's going on in my apartment complex, right? So I'm making the best of my situation, and then eventually I'm like, okay, time to make some serious money, Anna, because you gotta get the fuck out of here. I make my fanfics. So it's leading down to my last couple months of living at this place, guys, and I'm just thinking, like, how the fuck are all of these crackheads coming into this apartment complex? Like, it's giving weird. Like, there's been so many weird shit happenings. Like, there was a crackhead that literally was like outside of like the entrance. So there's like the door and then there's like the entrance to my apartment, and he on the entrance to my apartment, and I'm thinking, like, how the fuck does that happen? Like, deadass, like, this is not funny anymore, right? How the fuck does that happen? Also, I feel like I'm messing this up, guys. Guys, I feel like I'm fucking this up. Okay, we're gonna, I think we should just blend this out. I think that's how they did it. They would blend it out when it got to the bottom. There was like ODs, there was people like selling outside of there. It just was not a safe place for a young girl to live. So I'm thinking in my head, where the fuck are these like people coming from, like deadass, right? And basically I find out it's the guy that's been living above me that his girlfriend or whoever the fuck that was, that's who has been letting all these people in. And I start noticing that they've been calling for his name, because I finally learned what his name is. And every single night around like 2 a.m. they scream out his name and they're like, let me in to this specific guy. And that is who was fucking trying to get into my place like a bunch of months ago. It was a crackhead looking for that guy. And since he's right above me, that crackhead thought my place was his apartment, y'all. Like, this shit is insane. Like, I'm thinking, like, this is just not okay, guys. Like, by any means, this is not okay. I don't care, right? I don't care you're making a living out of this. Like, you are jeopardizing my comfort, my safety. Oh my god, guys. I'm fucking this up, y'all. This doesn't look good. This is what y'all, it's not eating at all. Really aware of who your neighbors are, guys. And like, the best way I could describe my apartment is think Jeffrey Dahmer's apartment. Think that apartment complex. Think about what that place looked like, and that's what my apartment gave y'all. And it just was overall so spooky. I would just stay at my boyfriend's, or I would have my boyfriend over all the time. And using this Essence eyeliner is really helpful. But guys, like, that's all I really want to get into when it comes to my apartment. And there was also a weird group of men that lived below me that would have these weird cult meetings. And I call them cult meetings because they would, let me find the audio. They would sing these songs like, oh, oh. Like they would, I don't know if it was like a choir club or whatever, but it was like very like demonic ass singing, y'all. Like, it's not funny at all. Like, guys, oh my god, that shit was terrifying. Like, hearing that in the morning or at night, because they would have these at random times, and they lived right below me. So I had crazy people living right above me, crazy people living below me. Like, it was just, and they were just so odd. And like, the smell, like, y'all know nothing about hygiene, dead ass. Like, did you guys like have no home training? Why the fuck do you smell like that? Crackheads would dumpster dive, guys, at our garbage cans, because the amount of times when I would like throw out, like, you know, when I'm done with like a perfume bottle, I would obviously throw it out. Why am I saying my perfume bottle that was all the way at the bottom of my garbage bag, right, when I threw it in the dumpster 2 days later, why is it on the street? Let me tell you about the time I called the cops on the neighbor above. So my neighbor above, this was literally 3 weeks ago, guys. He was getting out of hand. He was screaming about, because he was high off something. And he was screaming about. And I could not take it anymore, guys. I absolutely could not take it anymore. So I called the cops, and he's also, not only is he screaming about Nazis, he's also cussing through my little like vents, because our vents connect so I can hear whatever he says. He's cussing at me through the vents, and he's banging with a metal rod on my roof. So he's banging because he's above there. He's banging with a metal rod, y'all, screaming crazy shit. And I like was just freaking out. I'm crying once again because I'm scared, y'all. Like, a bitch is scared. And like, one thing about me is I'm not strong, guys. I'm not strong. I'm not independent. I can't do it. So obviously I call the cops. The cops come immediately, right? And like, this is the scariest part of all, guys. I walk out and walk in with the cops, right? Because I have to point him to where the noise is happening, even though I said above my apartment complex, right? Like above my apartment room. And as I'm walking with the cop, I look up and I see my neighbor that's above me, that's been making all that noise, staring at me, and he's cussing me out through the window. And then the cop's like, ignore him, like, it's okay, like, you're safe with me. And I'm freaking out because I'm like, now he knows I'm a snitch. Now he knows that I'm gonna go and call the cops on your crazy ass, right? Bro, the cop goes up there and tries to like speak some sense into him. And the thing is, the rules that cops have is like, the first time you get like, you know, like a cop's called on you, the cops can't just like barge in. Like, you have to open the door, or if you don't open the door, it's no big deal. Like, you don't have to open the door for a cop. So the guy wouldn't open. He's like, nobody's home. And he was like cussing out the cop, nobody's home. And the cops like couldn't get in. So I packed my shit up, and that day I started looking for fucking new apartments, guys. That day, because I knew I was able to go get myself a car. That day I was like, you know what? I'm sick of this shit, y'all. Like, I'm sick of people. I'm sick of feeling unsafe every single day. Like, I'm sick and tired. Like, this is just not okay. I don't deserve to live in an apartment like this, especially as, oh my god, fuck, what do I do? But thank you for watching this entire video, guys. I absolutely love making messy Mondays for you guys, and we hit 40K, and I'm like literally so happy. I can't be too loud, but thank you so much for 40K, guys. We are gonna be at 100K, guys, y'all. Like, if I can get to 100K before before January 1st, like go into the New Year's with 100K subscribers, that would be absolutely insane, guys, and I would love that. But even if we don't, that's okay. I'm so thankful for the community that I have built with you guys, and how active and quick you guys are, and how much love and support you guys give me. So I just want to end with thank you so much, and I hope you guys have the most amazing week ever. Go to my TikTok and Instagram for updates on my new place and just updates on me in general, and I will catch you guys either Saturday or Wednesday with a new video. But anyways, guys, bye.